Becoming a member first gives you some immediate benefits. Getting access to our corporate shipping rates through FedEx will keep your costs low if you need to ship fiber either to be sorted or to the regional collection facility. Once you have access to the Members Only section, you will find other documents that will help you keeping the shipping costs down if you need to ship fiber. There is a document in there that will help you determine what size box you need for the amount of fiber in pounds that you have. Members Only page is also where you will find video instruction on how to noodle your fleece, which reduces contamination, which increases your profits, as well as reduces your shipping costs. The fleeces are more compact and you can get more in a box. It also shows you where the regional collection facilities are, so you can either use the one in your region, or if one outside your region is closer, you can use that one. You can complete your membership online from NFP website by downloading the Word document and complete the information electronically, or you can print it off and mail it to us. Once you have joined, you have access to all member benefits. We have touched on the shipping discount through FedEx already, but let's touch on the other benefits. The biggest one is the group health insurance benefit. In the Members Only page is a link to start you on the path to see what benefits will assist you, and it isn't just group health insurance. Through the organization we are working with, there are many other programs: liability insurance, equipment loans, dental insurance, just to name a few. Every farm is different, so we wanted a program that had a lot of options. This way, each member can customize just what options they take advantage of. Once you're all set up as a member of NFP, you need to get your fiber sorted. If it is fiber that has just been shorn or a previous year's fiber, it still needs to be sorted. On the NFP website, there is a link to a presentation of why NFP chooses certified sorted systems for our first step in quality control. If you have not already viewed it, please do so. If you do not already have a sorter who is trained in this system, please email info@fibersorting.com. The company who trains and oversees the sorters is called Certified Sorted Systems. They hold 3 to 4 classes of sorters going through the system each year, and if you do not have a certified sorter near you, chances are there is an apprentice who is working towards becoming certified. An apprentice sorter is going to be slower, and it will take longer to get the results of your fiber, but you also get a discount for using an apprentice. By utilizing an apprentice, you are also helping the industry grow. One of the benefits of having your fiber sorted before you send it into NFP is you have a lot more information after it is sorted and can make a better decision as to what goes in. This also helps NFP because everything that is sent to NFP gets used. We have no fiber sitting around with no use. Once you know what products you can make with your fiber, you can make an educated choice as to where your fiber is best used. On the Members Only section of the NFP website, you will find an inventory sheet to use when you send in your sorted fiber. We like to keep costs transparent, and so they are kept separate based on production costs and overhead costs. After your one-time membership fee, there are annual fees that you may incur. I say may because depending on what you have in the pipeline, there may be some years you may not have any costs, or you may have one type of cost without the other. It just depends. When your fiber gets pulled into a production run, you are only responsible for your share of the actual production and shipping costs for your part. It is calculated based on your percentage in the run. This same percentage determines your ownership amount. For example, how many skeins of yarn or how many pairs of socks you own in a larger run. If you receive a notification that you are in a run, that means that the products you own and have access to have your fiber in them. The overhead or cost of doing business costs, i.e. rent, insurance, payroll, utilities, etc., are incurred annually and are based on the amount of fiber you have submitted to the pipeline in the previous year. So your first year, you will not have this expense. This is based on the budget that is approved by the Board of Directors. It ensures that everyone pays their share of the operating costs. We choose not to build this into the production cost as we feel it is important that each member know what it is they are paying for. You have two options for product distribution. If you have the ability to retail products yourself, you can indicate on the initial form that you want your product share or any portion of it sent back to you. If you do not have the ability to retail products, you can put them in the wholesale pool and then NFP works to sell them for you. You can also do a combination of the two. The way the wholesale pool works is based on first in, first out. When a member pays their invoice for their share of the production for a run, it is marked on their product in the database, and paid product is utilized to fulfill sold orders. The wholesale pool sales are the only time NFP pays members. There may be products you want to retail yourself. For example, you may be able to sell yarn like no one else, but you just can't seem to sell socks or gloves. That's okay. Have the yarn runs sent to you and the other runs put into the wholesale pool. Or maybe you just don't want to deal with selling. That's okay too. Put all your products into the wholesale pool. Just keep in mind that the sooner you get that production invoice paid, the higher up you are in the wholesale pool. NFP works hard to develop relationships with retailers for all of our products, and we feel it is important to have our products in the best possible locations that represent our natural fibers in the best light. We try to stagger our production runs over the year, so we are sending off production runs and then getting previously started finished runs back and rotating like that throughout the year. Sometimes best laid plans. We may end up with many invoices over several months and then finally have products coming back from different previously started runs. With 7 regional collection facilities, we need to make sure before we start a run that everyone is available for the time frame we need them. We also need to consider the office time frame and availability for a new run. The office plays a major part in tracking, invoicing, and beginning a run. We need to make sure we have not overloaded members with invoices, but sometimes a production time frame is complicated and long, so getting it started also has to play a role. The most difficult thing to do is to wait in line at each step of the process. No one facility handles all production steps. So if we finish on schedule at step 1, but when we get to step 2, they have had mechanical issues or production run problems with raw fiber, we unfortunately have to wait our turn. Then if that causes us to miss our appointment with step 3, that's just the way it goes. This happens more than you know. We are building bridges within the textile industry and always keep in mind when we are talking with processors. We work diligently to time our production runs so we have limited downtime between production steps. Sometimes we have no control over the delays that occur ahead of us. As a member, we have committee opportunities. There's the Member Outreach Committee. Organize and do your part to support and promote your cooperative. We do this through banners that you can have at your booth, brochures that you can hand out that explain what we're doing. You can also help at sortathons. We have a Product Research Committee. This assists the production managers with research. Research assignments come in randomly, so it is a committee that is a very small time commitment. We also have a Time Bank Committee. We all have day jobs that we may be able to assist fellow members, and we do this through banking time. There's no out-of-pocket cost. This is a quick overview. Thank you for your time, and please feel free to review Natural Fiber Producers Q&A for more information, as well as why Certified Sorted Systems is Natural Fiber Producers' choice for our first step in quality control.